No.
Stop.
No.
I choose you. Stop. Go. Go.
Hi, welcome back to the Jack and Glenn channel. I'm Jackie.
I'm a husband, Glenn.
He's my husband, Glenn. And yes, you chose me.
Yes, I did choose you. On our decision day, I said yes. And you said yes as well. Well, today was the decision day here on Married at First Sight. Before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell notification. And make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, let us know what you want us to review next. So what couple would you like to start with?
I'm going to do it just like they did it.
Okay, then do it just like they did it then.
Well, no, I don't think I will. We'll do we'll do these two first. So first up, of course, we had the one couple that there was no doubt about whether or not they would stay married, Jessica and Austin. Pretty uneventful.
It wasn't really uneventful. It was, to me, I thought it was kind of eventful the way that editing did it. How editing put, the conversation they were having and how they worded and how Jessica and Austin was talking. I mean, you figured once they would stay together, you knew the travel thing would be an issue and would be brought up. And so it was brought up, and Austin was like, yeah, it's an issue. I'm gonna be going a couple weeks. And Jessica, what I liked about it was that Jessica actually shared her heart and shared what she meant and what she felt. I think she felt safe in front of the experts. Yeah. That when she was able to say it, there wasn't gonna be any backlash, anything of that nature. So she felt safe. So she was willing to get everything out that she wanted to get out. Also, we got Austin said the big L.
Well, see, and that's the part I wasn't going to say. The yeses to staying married to me was uneventful. The eventful part was the L word conversation.
But and I don't think he was forced there. I think he genuinely wanted to say it, and I think Pastor Cal helped him ease his mind when Pastor Cal was like, "Look, you've been basically doing everything to say that you love her. You just haven't said the word." Right. And so we know love is an action word. So if you're showing love and doing love, do you really have to say the word?
Well, I think you do. But what Pastor Cal said to him was that a lot of people put so much stock in the word love and saying the word love that you put more into that than you do actually loving the person.
Yeah, actually loving the person.
So you caught up on, I don't want to tell him I love him. But like you said, you showing this person that you love them in every way.
Tell them you love them. It's okay.
Tell them you love them.
Tell whoever you love. Tell them that you love them. Don't hold on. Don't wait. Because, Austin waited. To me, I think he waited too long. And he could have lost Jessica. He waited too long.
I don't think he would have lost her. I don't think he would have.
Not lost her, but it could have been the other way. She could have been, if Jessica was a Katie.
Yeah.
Then it could have been that way, but she wasn't. I think he felt that way when she felt that way, but he was just scared to be heartbroken. And I understand that.
And he just put a lot of weight on saying it. Not doing it. Like you said, love is an action word. And he put more on the action of it coming out of his mouth than the action of actually doing it. And Austin confessed, I have a problem overthinking. I'm overthinking it. Yeah. Jessica said he overthinks it. She said that she can be impulsive, but he handles her well. And they both said we're a good balance. We balance each other out. So that was
it was good. But I think back to the love thing. A lot of people say the word love, but they don't show it.
Right.
And so I'd rather, and I'd like you guys to leave a comment. Would you rather somebody say love and not show it, or show love and not say it? Because I think that is a big difference there. Because a lot of people told you, I love you, I love you, I love you. But there's no action behind the word. Right. And so I think Austin wanted to make sure that he's doing the actions. He wanted to make sure that he wasn't heartbroken. I don't think Jessica's going to break his heart. She was a little particular. She was very impulsive. She did want things a certain way. But that's with any couple who's moving in together or getting married. You have to get used to, adjusted to living with somebody that you never lived with.
Absolutely.
And so that was an issue, and I think that was an issue, not a major issue. So those two guys stayed together. No big surprise there, and no big surprise there. Hopefully they will continue to stay together. It still seemed like at the end when all the couples got together, it was an issue that was brought up. They brought it up again, and Austin said he'll be gone maybe half the month. more than half the month. But Jessica said she's know how to deal with it. They came up with a plan.
Came up with a plan.
You know, FaceTime dinners. You know, watching TV together through FaceTime. And Katie suggested that they have sex during FaceTime, but
we're not listening to Katie.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're good with Austin and Jessica. We can wrap them completely up. So then at the end, after the couples went to dinner, they said they've been looking for a place. They haven't found one yet. Trying to find a good halfway point, dealing with his job and her job, and at the apartment. So her twin and her twin's husband and the niece came over, and they had a nice little exchange. You know, I think it was really welcoming him in some more to the family.
The husband's happy because he ain't on the phone. She ain't on the phone with her sister as much.
Yeah, but she said she going through withdrawals.
Yeah, sister's going through withdrawals. But it was good. Question of babies came up and they both agreed they want 2 or 3. But a little bit down the line, and Jessica kind of blushes every time the topic of sex comes up with her and Austin.
Yeah,
so,
they're cute.
They're cute couple.
Cute. I'm glad. I mean, they're the cute, goofy.
Yeah.
Awkward couple, and I'm glad they stayed together. Which again, we said that was a no-brainer. We didn't think either one of them would say no. It would have been a very big surprise for one of them.
He'd have been public enemy number 1.
Yes. Okay, so then I want to go to. I would go in the order that they did it, but we gotta chomp those two up. So let's go to another easy one. Zach and Mindy. Too easy.
Zach starts speaking in circles again. Dr. Pastor Cal started rubbing his head. Didn't know what he was talking about. Mindy says she feels like she's a better person since she has been away from Zach. And Zach seemed like, not that he was shocked that she didn't want to be married. They didn't even get to the point with the decision. They didn't even get a chance because she's already made the decision.
Right.
So they had already been gone.
I think he was. I feel like Zach was kind of hoping there was some hope there. They did say when they came in, that's the first time they've seen each other since they decided to part ways. I'm surprised. Well, I'm surprised, but not surprised. Like he hadn't tried to call her or anything, but he wasn't doing that. I don't know. I got the impression that they hadn't talked.
I'm surprised they probably talked.
I bet you he talked to Lindsay.
But it says, I mean, that's one thing that surprised me, that they never even brought that up.
Yeah, we were mad about that. I was like, I know it's decision day and it's about the decision they made. Yeah. They already made their decision. So I felt like then and there we could kind of talk about the thing with Lindsay, but they didn't touch it at all.
Yeah, they didn't bring it up at all. And I was surprised they didn't bring Lindsay up, or the issue with Lindsay, or did we even get to find out? Maybe they're waiting for the reunion. Do we get to even hear about Lindsay and this thing about Lindsay? Because that's a question most people want to know. Did you have a relationship with Lindsay? What was the deal with you and Lindsay? You know, and so the previews if you saw it after the show, gave us a little hint that Zach and Mindy may be together. I mean, it did. And she said she was kind of done with them, but the previews, the way that they chopped up the previews for the reunion, it seemed as if Zach and Mindy were together, have gotten together after the show. So only time will tell. We'll see. But their stuff a little simple and easy. And Mindy said she felt stronger and more relieved, and like there's a weight just lifted off her shoulders because she's no longer with Zach. And
Zach said that it's been a learning experience for him. He wished he had changed some things early on that they wouldn't have run into these issues. And Mindy said, I'm glad you took it as a learning experience. Maybe you'll be able to treat somebody else better. Go, Mindy, because he should treat somebody better.
She stood up for herself, and I like Pastor Cal again. He just flat out asked, "Is this for TV?" Because you didn't do any experiment. You didn't do any of this. You didn't live with her. You didn't try to be with her. You didn't really. You wasn't like Brandon that production. You was where you supposed to be when you were supposed to be there, but you just didn't really engage with her none to make her feel like she was married, and that was the biggest issue. And he answered, he answered.
It wasn't for TV. I wouldn't have done all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, it was for TV. What I mean is, it wasn't to promote myself. It wasn't to be famous. I wouldn't have gone through this just to make a name for myself. But the one thing that after they everybody walked out of the room, Zach was like, I have something to offer a woman, that I'm it's so shady, a woman that I'm attracted to, and that's
yeah. So he's still again say he's not attracted to Mindy. It is what it is.
That's what it just boils down to.
He wasn't attracted to Mindy, but I think Mindy looked better than the friend.
I think so too,
but hey, what are our opinions?
And they actually showed up at the couples dinner.
Yeah, separately.
Yeah, they came separately. It's surprising who he walked in with. I'm thinking they just kind of met each other in the parking lot. And that's how they walked in. But we'll get to that. So Zach and Mindy.
No surprise.
No surprise there. They had already said no. They didn't even ask them. So let's go to Derek and Katie.
Derek and Katie.
All right.
Derek and Katie. Katie had me. I know a lot of you guys don't like Katie. Trust me. I'm not a big fan of Katie neither because she was wishy-washy.
She was still wishy-washy.
Didn't know what she wanted. Wanted a tough boy. Then she wanted somebody to be nice. Then she wanted a friend. Didn't want a friend. And you saw that even when she was talking to the experts about when it came to decision day, calling Derek too nice, saying that she's looking for somebody basically different. She done had a lot of friends. She just wants something. I don't know.
She said she wanted the emotional connection.
Emotional connection.
I feel like we built a solid friendship, but the emotional part's not there. Which to me, like I told my husband, it almost interprets to like Zach. I'm not attracted to, like, they was hot and heavy. I think they were in love with the process at first. They were hot and heavy about that. And oh, he's cute, she's cute.
Yeah.
And from there, it just kind of fizzled on her end. Which I think it was Dr. Viv was like, but that's what you look for. A relationship that's built on friendship, and you have an opportunity there to then add some passion to it. Passion can come out of a really good friendship.
Yeah, it does, don't it? I know.
Yes, we're witnesses. He just keeps trying to drop hints about us, and I want him to talk about Married at First Sight.
We were friends first. But anyway. But, she wanted passion and Derek wanted friendship. But you know what? Derek has showed her everything he could give. Yeah, we go back to the collages, go back to the rose petals, go back to all the things that he did for her. I mean, God, dog, I think we mentioned it last week and we mentioned it a couple weeks ago. He put you on his insurance.
Well,
if that does not say love after 8 weeks, then what does? Hey, I'm going to go ahead and pay my extra money for you so you make sure you get your medication, make sure you get all the things you need taken care of. I'm going to put you on insurance. So I guess when she dropped the bombshell about she wanted more passion than friendship, you can see Derek's face like, oh God, where is she going here? And I don't know how.
She talking about that fire.
That fire. I don't know how they determine who goes first and who answers the question, but they asked Derek first here. What are you gonna do? And he basically said, I want to stay with you. I want to work this out.
Yeah, and in true reality TV fashion,
they take a commercial break.
They strung out Katie's thing and had you on the edge of your seat as if she was going to say no. But she said yes, and I'm glad she said yes.
I'm glad she said yes, too. I'm interested in what you guys think. Are you happy that Katie said yes? Because a lot of you guys wanted Derek to end up with somebody else other than Katie and think that this was a train wreck. And we see from the preview, I'm going to spoil the preview, that the preview suggested that she committed adultery during their marriage or somewhere down the line. She might have cheated. So we'll see how that is 5 months later when they get to the reunion next week. So the preview was a little interesting. My wife was like, "Hey, I wish tomorrow was Wednesday again." But
I can't take it.
But it was interesting to see how things would play out with those two guys in the next 5 months. But he helped them move. They moved into a apartment together, or a house. They got a 1 year lease.
Yeah,
they got a 1 year lease into a place together. So he helped her move, and her Dante and Derek was getting along pretty well. So you can see how this couple can work if Katie and Derek are willing and committed to the relationship and the process. They already been together 8 weeks, and they're gonna have some up and down. That's one thing people that makes me laugh when people talk about marriage. Oh, there's no perfect marriage. You're going to have some ups, you're going to have some downs, you're going to have some better days. It's how you deal with those days and how you have conversation and how you learn from your mistakes and how you eliminate some of the issues and not repeat some of the issues that you repeat over and over again. And then you work together with each other and communicate. That's the key. There's like I said, there will be some ups and downs and some disagreements, but it don't have to get nasty.
Right.
It don't have to be name calling. It don't have to be stuff thrown and broken glasses and people fighting. It just has to be you and that person acting as adults and having a conversation. And I think that's where Derek needs to grow up, and that's where Katie needs to grow up and realize that, look, man, it's okay for that dude to have dreams. He wants you to be a part of them. If he's still married to you and stay married to you, he wants you to be a part of his dreams. So I'm glad Katie and Derek stayed together. So we got 2 yeses.
Yes.
And 1 no.
Well, yeah, one
absolute no.
I've been saying no. I ain't gonna change my mind. I ain't going back. It is what it is.
Yeah, two definites. So.
All right, so okay, we'll save the drama. Well, I mean, they're both drama, but drama. To me, one, I think, I don't know, they were both, okay, bump it. Taylor and Brandon. Taylor comes in by herself. Taylor says she feels nervous.
No, let's back up there, because Taylor's, her little cut says, I've been agonizing over this decision all night. And I just wanted to sit there like, boo, what have you been agonizing over? What could you really have to think
What's
about?
making her agonize is what she says later is, they've been spending time outside of production. And he's been... Which one? Was Dr. Jekyll the nice one or Mr. Hyde?
Jekyll was a nice one. Hyde was a nice one. Jekyll was
okay, so he's been showing her a lot of Mr. Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
And he's reeled her in. But yet, she's not sure if he's going to show up. I hope he does show up. And here this Joker come.
I called him before. This is Bama. I'm gonna keep calling. He's a bad. And I'm not look. Trust me. I'm not a Taylor apologist or a big supporter of Taylor's at all. Taylor has done a lot of things to this dude.
Yeah.
Taylor has hurt this man's feelings. Taylor has insulted him. Taylor has really, kind of belittled him a little bit, and they've done it both to each other. She could have told this man to go in the room and just go play your Xbox, stay in there. She just put him in there like he's a little kid. I mean, no one wanted to address that. She did in the previous episodes, like, go here, stay here, don't move. This is what I'm gonna do. She ignored the fact that they were married, and that he asked her, can you not do Instagram while we're eating? Can you have a conversation with me? Can you look in my face? Can we talk? Can we be on an adult level? Can we have something? He's asked some grown-up stuff, and she has negated his feelings from... I had to go back and watch some episodes. She's been negating some of his feelings and emotions when he tried to share, this is how you love Brandon.
Right.
And she was like, I'm just going to do me. I'm just going to take a picture of my food and post it on Instagram, and I'm not going to put it down and have a conversation with you. So I'm not saying she's been great in this. Because he showed his tail, she showed her tail.
I'm not a Taylor fan necessarily either. But I'm absolutely not a Brandon fan. Because Taylor has shown her tail. Yes, she has. But I feel like Brandon has gone above and beyond. And he even did it on decision day. Above and beyond. I ain't never... Listen... I know she probably ain't watching. But Brandon's aunt, you're a liar. You are not going to... I said it before. You're not going to sit there and try to convince me that this is not regular behavior for him. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. He comes on there just showing his tail. He came in late. He came in, I said it before Dr. Viv said, he had this smug look on his face like, yeah, I'm here.
Y'all need me. He came in like, he came in entitled. He came in as entitled that you need me. You need this, I need to be here, y'all guys here. And I got my apology from production. Now, mind you.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about why he felt like he needed an apology from production. Are you kidding me?
Mind you, if you saw the episode of The Retreat where they left 2 episodes ago, he was the one that got in the car and locked the doors.
Yes.
He's the one that didn't trust production to leave on time.
Yes.
He's the one that when production wanted to leave, he hopped out the car, thought it was a trick, and walked down the road.
Absolutely.
So mind you, if you get back to work late, all your antics that you put on wasted your time. If anyone knows anything about Maryland, D.C., Virginia traffic, you have to leave early, because either which way you coming, there could be a backup, and we know Michael said they got stuck in traffic.
Yes.
So that time that he was acting like a butt was the time that he needed so he could get to work on time.
Yeah, and so that's the gist of it. His complaint was, I told them I needed to be there by 12. Mm-hmm. I didn't get there till 4. But the other part for why you didn't get there till 4. This Joker left a perfectly good resort with a shower.
Mm-hmm.
He left there, had to go to his apartment to shower.
Get his work clothes.
And get his work clothes. What? You knew you were leaving.
You gotta go to
Why
work.
you didn't prepare before you left?
You should have brought your work clothes, but you showered there, got up early enough, get there, put your work clothes on at the festival that you have to work, and you would have been there on time. Man, Brandon's full of crap, and he wants somebody. He wants somebody to baby him in this situation.
Yeah, and he said it wasn't the only time.
Yeah, he said it wasn't the only time. Which other time and Pastor Cal asked him. He said, "Yo, what was the other time?" Basic Cal, so you're a liar, dog. Dog, you're lying. There's no time that we as production told you that you couldn't go to work. That we not me. We have not done it. Why would we set you up and put you against it? Yo, I mean, Brandon wants attention. Then in the middle of a conversation, I gotta pee. You 5?
My favorite part. My favorite part. Because I'm a nurse. And everybody don't know this word necessarily. Pastor Cal said, you got to use the bathroom, you got to pee. What are you, incontinent?
Dog.
Meaning you can't hold your bladder? Pastor Cal said, I could stand to use the bathroom now too. But I ain't getting up.
I ain't getting up.
You got to get up. And he looks at them like... You ain't gonna stop me.
Y'all ain't gonna stop me. Like what, dog? Y'all ain't gonna stop me.
Oh my gosh, I was disgusted. Brandon's aunt, you're a liar. You're a liar.
This dude, and I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even a big tail, but he made me feel uncomfortable because those doctors, I give them much restraint, sitting there and let him go off like that, and not even go off with being there. To me, I don't think you have a right to disrespect anybody.
No.
I think you have a right, if you're a man of your word, you signed up for this commitment, you wanted to be on TV, honor your commitment. Whether you like the commitment or not, whether you want to be a tailor or not, whether you want to come off on TV a certain way or not, honor your commitment. Yeah. Your commitment was, look, I'm be here for production, and production may be wrong. I'm not even giving up a production, getting in the guy's face. Cool. All right, man, whatever you want, let's roll, let's rock with it. So I'm not even on a production value side, but I'm on as a man side. Respect the people doing their job. Respect the people who are working. Respect the program. Respect the process. Just respect across the board. If Taylor disrespected you and you want to end the marriage, fine. And to me, even when she said she wanted to end the marriage, which I always think they should have let Brandon go first, because I wanted to hear his explanation. Mm-hmm. We heard there's a lot of spoilers and rumors out there, and we can say it now. The rumor was that Brandon filed for divorce. Mm-hmm. So you thought Brandon was the one who said no at the decision day. Nah, Taylor said no first. Mm-hmm. And so he figured, I jumped to it and let me go ahead and annul this marriage, which is fine. But at the same time, respect the process. He was smug. And that's the thing I did not like. He might be right. Taylor may be this way. Production may suck. But don't be disrespectful. You know what, Glenn? Pastor Cal said it. He said, it's been 10 seasons of Married at First Sight. I've been on there 7. Mm-hmm. You will be the first time ever that somebody purposely did something to you, that production was over the top. Yeah. And God knows AJ gave them a run for their money last season. But it was never this, bruh. Before somebody corrected 2 seasons ago, but we got you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 2 seasons ago. But Pastor Cal said, I've never seen it. Nah. Like Donald Lawrence, I never seen it. No. He said, no, Brandon. Stop it. Stop. It's just like a kid who gets caught. They make excuses why they did what they did. And is Brandon justifying that it was production fault? It's not like, okay, you were late to work. Did you get fired? He didn't say he got fired. So I'm assuming he didn't get fired. Did you get reprimanded? Nah, I'm assuming.
Well, he said it like he did get reprimanded. He probably got talked to. And I'm sure he did. I'm sure he said it to them, just like he said to us, it's not my fault. I'm on this show. I told them I need to be there at a certain time. They got me there late. They took their time, blah, 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 blah.
And I understand that, but you want to be there on time. And trust me, you want to be at work on time. Being in a position, you want to be at work on time. But also, if you can't be, there's ways to communicate.
Exactly.
And so there's ways to communicate, and to me, Brandon has an issue with communicating if it's not going his way. When it doesn't go his way, he feels some type of way, and he's going to try to take control of the situation. And what happens sometimes, people always give it into him, and because he acts this way, or have grown folks tantrums, and they've always given into him this way. And that's why it was an issue with the production guy, because the production guy and girl wasn't going to give into him. They wasn't going to be, in this case, I don't want to use the word bully, because I think that's overused so much in society now, but that he couldn't handle the confrontation. And the confrontation that they were at, he couldn't deal with. And so he came into this, said, like, you know what? You guys are not going to do it your way. I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to dare you to say something.
Right.
And I'm dare you to do anything. I'm sure they
which is crazy,
and everybody else is done with him. It's good.
But which is crazy because they're employing you.
Basically.
They're employing you. It's like going to your job and telling your boss what you aren't going to. I did try it. I promise you won't be working there long.
Yes, so.
He's lucky they didn't kick him off the show.
Yeah, and keep whatever money that he was getting. They could keep doing, like, you know what, you're totally disrespectful to our employees. You break this legality, you break this the contract, because I'm sure there's some legality or some wording in there that when you become belligerent towards staff, whatever case may be, they have the right to terminate your contract. I'm sure that is in there, but nonetheless, Brandon didn't show up at their little reunion thing.
Well, wait, just the last thing. Yeah. So of course Taylor says no. I don't want to be in a marriage. Like you said, I think they should have asked Brandon first, because when she said no, he's like, I'm over it. And storms out.
Like a little kid. But come on, dog. You came in late. You didn't want to be. We all knew, unless he had another plan, knew the answer.
Right.
God, come on. You're not surprising anybody there. Then, as he said, what he said in his little clip, love don't live here anymore. Hey, you don't live here anymore.
I'm so disgusted.
Yeah, Brandon is done. He moved on. Wasn't at their little celebration. Mika came in with Taylor and
Taylor and Mika walked in together. Zach walked in with Michael behind him.
Yeah, which goes to our next couple.
Which wasn't a surprise either.
No, it wasn't a surprise.
What was a surprise we're gonna get to.
Yeah.
So Mika and Michael, how do they feel? The expert said, how did you feel? Y'all didn't spend the night together. How does it feel seeing each other? And Mika said, they both said it felt good to see each other. Mika acknowledged that, and Michael, I think a little bit, that the process has been stressful.
Yeah. The
thing for her, which we have heard, has been an overriding theme, is the dishonesty. She had a major problem with the dishonesty. That has been her challenge, her main challenge. And Michael said, what Pastor Cal said, did you lie? What do you have to say about your lies? And this joker never said, I lied.
Never.
He never said, you know what, I lied. I think, you come up with mechanisms and ways that you operate in, and it doesn't necessarily work in a marriage. And, had to cope with things I've been through in my life, and so when you have to try to cope with that, it doesn't end.
And, I haven't said things to get me in a place where I'm at right now in life, and I've said some things to get me where I'm at. He turned to Zach for a minute. He started speaking in circles.
Yeah, everybody was like,
because he started lying on the top of a lie, and like, dude, just say, you know what, I lied to her. I lied in a relationship because I became vulnerable. Because I wasn't vulnerable, I didn't trust her. And he eventually got to that point. I didn't trust her, and I didn't think it was good. I don't think I should share that information with her. They showed the clips of all the times he lied about the yoga, about the airplane, what he said to her on the airplane, about the fact that he, the employment situation. They showed all that, and so what happens? Mika was basically like, you know what? The last 2 days, the 2 nights before decision day, we had a great time. This is what I wanted my marriage to feel like, and it was real, and it was there, and gave you a sense that, you know what, she may have some hope there.
And I was really hoping that the experts would be like, Dag, it's a shame that you didn't feel that way till 2 days in. What they said was, oh, that's good that you felt that way. But I think I would have come from the aspect that, I think it's good you felt that way two days ago, but it's too.
What made you
several weeks too short. I don't know. He said he realized there are habits that he's been using as an individual that don't work for a marriage.
Lying, hold on, newsflash, Michael. Lying doesn't work whether you're married or you're single. Just want to let you know that. It doesn't work for anybody. Lying doesn't work whether you're single or married. Matter of fact, it hurts even more when you're married and you lie. Yeah. But that's newsflash.
Yeah, so anyway, we get to decision time. And it's decision time. And Mika says this process has forced her to be more open. She's taking more than she probably should have. But it was so much she was unsure about. And she just can't take the dishonesty. And for her, she says, that's going to be a no. It's going to be a no.
And my boy was like...
That's the part. I was like that shot. Look, this whole thing.
He was confused, like, I don't understand.
Right.
Like
everybody in the room was like you could have heard a pin drop. Everybody was looking like, what's going on?
Like, dog, you surprised that she's leaving you because of the lies?
But not only that, it's like, what's taking you so long to say something? What do you what? It was again. This the second time. When he hit that awkward silence, it was so uncomfortable. I was like, what is... That's his go-to.
And see, what he's doing is he's processing it, and he's rubbing it in here. He's rubbing it into his head to say, you know what am I going to say next? He's rubbing it in. Oh my God, I can't believe she did this. And I really can't believe what lie can get me out of here. And then when he came up with something creative, he said, I don't believe in divorce. And so they sat there and got there quiet because no one knew what to say. Like, dog, she already said yes. And she already said no, and she told you why. And your only response is, I don't believe in divorce. So where does that leave you?
I was like, do you expect the experts to say, well, I mean, we can't make you get divorced. I mean, Mika, he don't agree. We can't go against his moral standards. He doesn't want to get a divorce. So let you, Mika, take some time and think about it some more.
But it's funny though. He don't believe in divorce, and but he's the one that applied for the annulment or divorce.
This is what I told my husband. Okay, so we're down to the wire. Spoilers, it is what it is. Brandon filed for divorce. Well, they both filed for annulment or a divorce if we can't be annulled. Michael and Brandon filed for it. To find out that the women are the ones that said no. I'm surprised. And then
they just beat him at the courthouse. It was 9 o'clock in the morning.
And that's what I said. I said, so this what happened. They just went to the courthouse first. Like, she said no. I'm going to file it before she could file it. Well, you fooled me once. Shame on me. Shame on me. Not no more. Nope. Not going to get me no more. I'm getting ready to do it first. What?
Yo, it is what it is. I mean, they both said no, so I'm not mad at them for going to the courthouse first. She said no, and both of them said no. Look, dude, Monday morning, let's go ahead and annul this and get it done. And they were done with it. At that point, I believe Brandon was done, Michael was done, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna beat them to the courthouse. I mean, why wouldn't why wouldn't Michael get there first? Mika went to work. Where he going? He put a 2 weeks notice in. Where he going? He put a 2 weeks notice in. He ain't going to work. So
it's Friday. You ain't got no job.
I'm going to the courthouse. Dog, come on.
But I was so just like, Michael, why the super dramatic pause? Like, you look stupid.
Because he ain't no way he was going to move in that. No job. No how. He ain't want to move back with his cousin. He ain't want to go nowhere. He didn't want to move. I mean, let me stop messing with Michael. Michael might be a good dude. I don't know. I'm not even feel. I felt because he wanted to get divorced.
I know what I was going to say.
He thought he was coming. He thought he was coming along. He thought they was slowly getting there, but like you said, a little too late.
That's the part right there. He was like saying that, I came into this process trying to be open and honest, and he thought they were moving along, and I mean, it was no bones about it. Mika was like,
I'm done.
Bruh, are you stupid? She shook her head like, no you didn't. No you didn't. Oh, who you try? We was all there.
Right.
We were all there. Who you trying to convince, yourself?
Yeah.
And we know that because, I mean, obviously, how many times did he say, I feel like I'm failing at this.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a failure. I wanted to work out. So I kind of wasn't surprised that he said that, but I was just like, she said no.
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
it don't matter if one of y'all say yes and the other one said no. It's a no.
Yeah. I felt bad for him a little bit. I did. Because it could have been averted if all he did was tell the truth. I mean, it's not like anything else.
I can't expect somebody to tell the truth in this instance when you haven't been telling the truth all your life.
Yeah, I understand that, but he coming into the marriage, all he had to do was look. She told him no. If he was like, okay, after they had a conversation, I just don't like you lying to me. Please tell me the truth. He'd have been like, you know what?
I told you.
I'm gonna change my ways, and I'm not gonna lie.
The only way that would have happened, they would have really had to go get some counseling, some psychological help.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing.
To help him break that bad habit. Because her just telling him, if you can stop, I think we'll be good. That's not good. It's not.
But see, I think a lot of it was the way she told him. She wasn't nurturing about it at all.
Oh, no.
She wasn't nurturing. I'm not telling him to baby him up. I'm talking about have a conversation with an adult, like a conversation. And they may have did it off camera, but we didn't see it. But she was always, and that was like a bear on him. And so he shut down. From day one, they told him don't yell. Told him don't yell at him, don't fuss at him. He shut down. So when she started getting rah-rah, he shut down. So they couldn't have a communication. So she could, and that not being able to communicate has pushed their relationship where it's at now. Because it took them till the night before the decision day, 2 nights before the decision day, for him actually to feel comfortable enough to talk to her.
Yeah, and the only other thing
because she didn't feel like she was vulnerable, she should have just been open.
Yeah, the only other thing I want to add from Mika and Michael, both of them jokers just as shady as they want to be though. But like when they're at the couples dinner, Austin and Jessica talked about how they were looking for a place, trying to find a good compromise to each one of their jobs, a place to stay. And Mika says, "Yeah, that's how it should be." And here go Michael.
He just sitting there looking and start blinking like
drinking his drink like
eyes
you got the nerve.
Eyes was on like 15. Like this. A camera shutter.
Oh my gosh. That cameraman was like, zoom in, look at her.
But she always threw shots at that dude,
she
man.
Did.
And that's
she
one
did.
thing I did.
And she did.
And that's what wasn't good. As a husband or a wife, you don't throw shots at your spouse.
No.
Whether you like him when y'all having an argument, mad, upset, you don't throw shots. And especially in front of other people. And she was famously always throwing shots at him.
Absolutely.
And and he still wanted to stay married with her. I don't know. I don't know. But the previews got me for next week.
Yeah.
Because look, if you saw the stay till the end of this previews, there's a lot of things going on. There's some infidelity issues going on.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Some couples are not together that said they were together.
Yeah.
And then there was a question about there was people who were with couples who mixed with each other that was going on. Now, what my suggestion was, what I thought, I want to know your opinion. I think you're going to say Mika and Taylor got together.
No.
I'm not saying each his own, do what you do.
I don't think that's what it is.
But I don't see any other pairs mixing the matching.
I don't know. It might be Zach and Taylor.
It may be Mika and Taylor.
It might be Mika and Zach.
It may be Michael and Zach. Michael and Brandon. I don't know. It could be anyway, but next Wednesday we'll be interested to see which couple.
This is why I want Wednesday to hurry up and come, because the suspense is getting me. Okay. I can't.
Hey, well let us know which couple do you think, which 2 castmates do you think hooked up outside of their relationship? Hey, make sure you leave a comment section. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Please let us know what show you'd like to see us review here in the future. We just enjoy talking about Married at First Sight. I thought there was no surprise on the decision day. I think it went the way that we expected.
Yeah, I think, and I just want to share with y'all, I think this season was so wild. It made me be a little, come out of my shell a little bit more, just because these people be wilding out. So I know I've been laughing more and kind of falling out because I literally they've had me on the floor.
Yeah, they're laughing.
They've had me on the floor.
But hey, well, thank you for joining us. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell notification, send it to someone else, share, leave a comment. We will comment back, and we thank you very much. And I'm glad I made the decision that I made on my decision day.
Yes, I'm glad you did too.
You ain't saying nothing else?
I'm glad I did too.
Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.